Hello, awesome, wonderful people, and thank you for dropping in. So glad to bring to you another one of my Disney fashion inspired fashionista color transformation videos. So I'm very happy to bring this video to you guys. I hope you enjoy it. There's going to be many more to come. Let's go ahead and get started. So I didn't want to make this video about the skin rendering, so I'm just giving like a glimpse of me finishing that part. And if that's something that you want to see, then I'm pretty sure I'll eventually or have kind of put out little short videos about that process or how I go about it. But as I am going through this video, I just wanted to say I really appreciate all of the encouragement, the inspiration, the kindness, support, kind words from all of those who have taken time to actually share that. I think that's really incredible to, I don't know, come across people like that while you're on whatever journey you're on, even if it's not an art journey, whatever journey you're on. And one thing about me, guys, is that um, I I really feel like it's really important to respect one another, respect other people. Like we live in a world where being perfect and just trying to always kind of seem like you're just kind of not imperfect is the goal, especially when it comes to art. I know artists, just even me, like you can be hard on yourself. You're kind of like your biggest critic. But I feel like something really important for us to remember is to respect one another, respect what other people are doing. And on this journey, I have encountered so many awesome people, so many wonderful people that have really just brought so much joy and light towards my day. But of course, you always have the other side of that, and you're always going to have those people who aren't necessarily happy with what you're doing or your journey. And even besides that, just people who watch you to just kind of seek a way to discourage you, tear you down, make you feel, I don't know, some type of way, right? Not a good way, but some type of a way. And I just want to let someone know this may not be for everybody. If it's not for you, it's not for you. If it is, then, take it if it means anything to you. But just honestly, like, lock in on yourself. I know it's hard to kind of disregard people who kind of seems like they're trolling, and it seems like they just go around, like, I don't know, looking to just see who they can bring into their misery for the day, or who they can make miserable because they're miserable, whatever, however you want to look at it. I'm not someone that's really bothered, honestly, by other people, their opinions, and what they think, and if they don't like me and how they feel. I've never been like that, and I'm definitely not today at the age that I am. But I also know that everybody's not like me, and a lot of people are wanting to do something, and they're wanting to get out there, and they're wanting to start their journey, and they're wanting to share, and they're like, it's harsh out here, and then it's scary because you're like, what if I'm not good enough, and what if people don't like me, and you're just thinking all these things. But I'm telling you today, guys, just do what it is that you want to do. Okay, like, seriously, don't ever not do what you want to do because of the way somebody else feels about it. You know what I mean? If it's something that's good and it's something you love to do and it's productive and it's gonna enrich your life, your well-being, um, just go for it, you know? Shoot your shot and forget about those people who don't really seem to have anything else better to do with themselves other than to go around and kind of like, I don't know, be a critic. Um, I love, I'm all for feedback and uh, constructive criticism when it actually matters, But we're not talking about that, guys. We're talking about trolling. We're talking about people out here that are just trying to covertly, indirectly, honestly, just kind of be a nuisance to people. And we all know that that's a thing especially on the internet. But yeah, one thing for me, like, my environment, my atmosphere, the platform that God has given to me, is to uplift, it's to inspire, it's to be positive, it's to kind of like keep us in the light, right? Because we have literally so much darkness. We really do. Not to say that it's all darkness, I'm not a person that doesn't understand there's some good and there's some light in the world, right? I consider myself to be somebody who is um, someone of light. Like I'm very locked in on just kind of staying on the right path, and I don't get too easily distracted. But I know that everybody's not on the same level, and I know the struggle because I haven't always been this way either. It took a lot of lessons to be learned and a lot of experience. But at this point, I'm here and I just kind of observe and see things. And I just wanted to say, don't let anyone, like, what they think or how they feel about you control what you do. Don't let it stop you from, achieving your goals, or don't let it scare you into trying to be someone that you're not, or I don't know, just, stuff like that, because it's just a part of this, right? Like, it's a part of it. If you want to do anything good with yourself and with your life, and you're gonna do it the right way, you're not gonna take shortcuts, you're not gonna cheat, you're not gonna, I don't know, do weird things, whatever, then you're going to be a target, guys. Okay. And I'm just sharing that because I have my own experiences, obviously, that maybe in the future I'll share more of. But at this time, I just want to give those words of encouragement, um, just because I know that, there's other people out there that um, might be intimidated by the nature, the nature of how we live in such a society that is so critical of everything. Like, and they're critical of someone who's really great. They're critical of someone who's average. They're critical of someone who's a beginner. I mean, they're just critical. They just go around criticizing everyone. And honestly, I can say for myself, um, I feel like that's kind of strange, to be honest with you. I don't know, like, if that's just me, but I feel like that's strange because I don't go around criticizing people. Like, I have my opinions about things, but if it's not something that really is relevant to me and my life, I don't really spend time or take energy from myself to invest into criticizing someone else's work or their ideas or their plans. All of that criticalness and all of that energy that a lot of people nowadays are putting into others, you really could truly be putting that into yourself. You really could truly be, really investing all of that into yourself. So that's another thing too. If this type of person or these type of people have literally that type of a style, then they must not really, I don't know, what are you doing with yourself is what I'm asking. So I don't know, guys. That's just my perspective on that. Um, so forget about what people say. It doesn't matter how good you are, if you're top tier, if you're this, if you're that. Do your thing and do your thing, guys, for you. Don't do it for anyone else. Don't do it for praise. Don't do it for likes. Don't do it for follows. Don't do it for to make, because you want people to validate you and tell you how good you are, right? Because then you start to lose sight of what art or whatever you're doing, you start to lose sight of what it really means to you, because now you're distracted by all these other things, right? So the reason why I do what I do is because, for one, it's just a part of my purpose. So God created all of us with a purpose. This is a part of the purpose that God has for me. Simply put, first and foremost. And secondly, I just absolutely have always loved fashion design. I actually, I believe I was in the third or fourth grade, and I met a girl who ended up being one of my best friends throughout junior high, and she was excellent at drawing fashion design. She would come to school with this notebook, this binder, and she had all these awesome designs in there. And for her to be in the third grade, I was actually blown away at how good she was, and I was just amazed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, how does she do that? But I guess from that moment of seeing her binder and seeing all of her illustrations, that's when me and fashion design, illustration, or fashion in general, just the creation of it, I don't know, we just kind of connected. And it's been that's kind of just been a part of me ever since then. And I haven't always been doing it, honestly. I got caught up in a lot of other things in the world, and just life and work and all of these other different responsibilities. So this isn't something that was on my radar, and it was almost like a faded memory, which is kind of sad. So this journey means a lot to me, because I almost lost what it is that I feel God had given to me as a gift and as an inheritance. Because that's another thing, guys. The gifts that God gave you, the things that He gave to you, not material things, but what He put inside of you, that's often the catalyst, or like the key to your success in life, to your independence, to your wealth, to whatever it is that you want to do that isn't a part of just, I don't know, the system, or being stuck at a job, or doing something that you really know like you don't want to do. So it's really important that you hang on to those things and you never give up, because I don't think we realize that when we pursue the things that aren't truly meant for us, how that takes us so far off course from where we really could be, which is, like, honestly in a way better place than where we might be, if that makes sense. So for me, like I said, this is a gift, and it's a gift. It's like a key to unlock a lot of other doors that have been closed in my life. And that doesn't just apply to me, that applies to you and whoever else. It applies to all of us. But a lot of the times we don't know that. We don't know that because we are taught that we must do A, B, C, D, and, so on in a certain order. So these types of things, the things that are typically creative or typically things that aren't just your acceptable pursuit of happiness. I don't know how to explain that, I guess, but just like going to work, going to college, just the regular stuff. And I'm not saying that those things are bad, guys. I'm just saying that a lot of the times we aren't really encouraged in this world to do what we really should be doing. And you are the only person who really knows what that is. I didn't get encouraged by my family to pursue fashion illustration. They saw me drawing and stuff like that, but I never got encouraged to do it. And I don't think that everyone or anyone actually thought that I would ever at any point in my life take it serious. So, a lot of the times you're not going to have that support. You're going to have the support to do the common things that are in safe zone that make you appear to have everything in line. You know what I mean? So you really got to believe in yourself, because not only are you going to have the trolls and the people that are in the shadows and coming from under their rocks, like trying to tell you, oh, that's not good enough, or, oh, you did this and blah, blah, blah. You're going to have all of them, but you're also going to have, even, which actually kind of hits a little bit harder, your loved ones that don't really support you. They don't really support you. They seem to not really be interested, and I'm not saying this is for everybody, but I'm saying that this is way more common, I think, than what we know. So you must believe in yourself, guys. Like, never stop believing in yourself, even when you don't get the support, even when it hurts because no one takes you serious, even when the trolls come out and say that you aren't good enough, even no matter what, use that to just kind of go even harder, honestly, right? Because you have to know, guys, when you're getting that resistance sometimes from people, no matter in what way or what direction it comes from, you're on to something. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people aren't going to really resist you in this society or in this world when you're in line, just kind of in the hive doing what you're supposed to be doing, like a bot, or like, like what everybody is doing, right? When you're being compliant, and I don't mean compliant like in that way. I mean, like, when you're just kind of like doing what other people want you to do, right? Instead of doing what you want to do. You're not going to get a lot of resistance, but you are going to definitely, guys, get resistance and pushback when you're starting to realize, hey, like, I need to be doing this and I need to be doing that, and let me try this. Like, when you start actually thinking for yourself and not just limiting it to thinking, but putting your plans and putting things into motion, you're going to get a lot of pushback. You're going to get a lot of weird stuff that just starts coming out of the blue. So I am just saying, be ready. Like, if you haven't already started your journey, or if you're not there yet, but you're getting there, or you're going to, just keep in mind these things. I mean, of course, all of our journeys are going to be unique to us, but there are always those similarities that apply to all of us, just as human beings, right? So I just wanted to say that today because I just felt like it needed to be said. I've just been seeing some stuff, some weird behavior. And I just I just want to let someone know, forget about all of the negativity You be your own light, okay? And shine your light, because it is going to help someone else. 9 times out of 10, it might not be the person that you wanted to help, but that's okay. Because usually it's not the person even that you think that it's going to be. It's going to be, it's someone else. So just whatever the case, guys, keep on rolling, keep going. Don't stop. This is the time, guys. This is the year moving forward. There's going to be so many changes in our world. Please, get on your stuff and do what you're supposed to do. It's not an overnight celebrity type situation. It's not even about fame and all of that. Just get in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing on this earth, basically, okay? That's what I'm saying to you guys. So that's my rant during this. And I really just hope that, you guys stay encouraged. And thank you for encouraging me. I really can't say how much it means to me to just have people being so, I don't know, so uplifting and inspiring and so kind and so supportive. I appreciate that. And for all of those who, have been in the shadows lurking and trying to do strange things, honestly, they let you know that you're doing a good job in a weird way too. So, keep your head up, guys. And thank you so much for just everything. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. I'm really excited because it's only going to get better and better. I have so much more to share with you guys. I have so many projects that I'm kind of just getting ahead of myself. And then there's a lot of new stuff too that I'll be getting soon. So I'll be so super happy to share that with you guys. But thanks for being here and stay encouraged.